If you're doing a trailer build, stop everything you're doing and watch this. Guys, welcome to part 9 of our trailer build series. I am super excited because we're only a few episodes away from finishing this guy up and actually going out there in the field and making some money with it. And if you have not done this already, guys, stop lollygagging and make sure that you join our channel. Hit that join button right here to the left of the video. Guys, the last episode, episode 90, when we take this guy out into the field, that's going to be a members only episode. So make sure you join, become a VIP member of the Mr. Bubbles Army. So in today's episode, by the way, I am going to show you guys how I create the base for my pressure washer, right? And this is very unique to me as far as I can tell. No one I know does this way. And you guys got to remember something, you know, I'm all about efficiency, right? Anything that can help me save time so I can focus on the things that are important. Customer acquisition and going out there and making money, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's going to be awesome. And of course, I'm going to show you from my point of view and all of that. But before I do that, guys, I'm going to switch to a different camera. And I'm going to do a walk around so you guys can see some of the changes, because we did the plumbing of the tank with the bottom of our tank with our GoPro. So I want to make sure that you guys get an up close and personal look at how we do that. So let me go ahead and switch cameras. I'll see you guys over there. Okay, guys, before we get started here on today's episode, I wanted to show you. So we're going to create a foundation, a little base here for our pressure washer. And I am actually using the same exact wood that we used for our base here for the reels, right? So just leftover scrap wood that you're going to use from, you know, you're going to have some scrap wood when you do your trailer build. So in order to save a little bit of time, I already went ahead and measured it. And all I did is I measured the width here this way, and I measured the length that way. And the number I came up with was 25 inches was my width. And then the length of my base has got to be 31. And then a little bit where I'm going to take you guys over to my cutting board. We're going to cut that, and I'm going to show you exactly how we put that together. So, but what I wanted to show you guys here, because like I said, guys, you know, I mean, it's just such a tough angle because I only have about 4 or 5 inches here. So you guys saw how I did this. This is my suction hose. You see how this suction hose, guys, I mean, it is no joke. It's very, very, very sturdy, very strong. So you see how I installed here my filter, and then the filter itself with suction hose connected to our Schedule 80T, okay, which is connected to our buffer tank there. And then you guys saw how I put braided tubing, and you guys saw in the shop there how I created that. Let me undo this strap here. This is the same strap, by the way, guys. You buy these straps at the hardware section of Home Depot. That's how we strap down our ladders as well. So a little tip here for you guys. So you see that right there, guys? So I see it from this angle right here. You guys can see right there. So you guys can see. So if I like had to fill this bucket right here, I could just boom right there, fill it up with water. Or if I wanted to wash my hands, or how I explained before in the previous video, you know, you can use it as to dump your water as well. So I just wanted to show you guys up close and personal here. And of course, this right here is what's going to get connected to the pressure washer. You see that right there? So the water is going to flow through. Our filter is going to, you know, collect all the debris that gets in the tank and so forth. So I just wanted to show you that before we do anything. Like I've been telling you guys during the series, right, guys? I want you guys to make your build as similar as possible, let's say, to this right here. Even including, you saw how we used our vise, right, the other day. Guys, like, these are all things that's going to help you conserve time, energy, effort out in the field. and that time you can use to get more customers, pick up the neighbor and things of that nature. So, but anyway, there you have it. I already took the measurements, so let's go over to the cutting board so I can show you how we make this base. Okay guys, we got our PPEs, we're ready to go. Of course, I already got this measured out. I'll show you guys here the line. Remember, it's, what was it, 25 by 31. You can already see I put the line here. We're gonna cut this out, and then we're gonna go back to the trailer. I'm gonna show you exactly how we're gonna put this thing together. So let's go ahead and cut this. There you have it, guys. Of course, you know, like I said before, this isn't wood that I bought. As you're going to do your build, you're going to have a lot of lumber left over, and this is just a piece of plywood that I had left over from all the, when we built together the base for our reels. So the bottom line is, I'm going to show you guys in detail here how to put this together. So let's go over there. Okay guys, this next part here would have been a little bit difficult to record, but I'm gonna show you guys here up close exactly what it is that we're doing. Okay, so you saw the base, right? The base was 31 by 25 width for the machine. Okay, so if you guys notice, the machines, they have these rubber pads, right? These round rubber pads. So what I did is, on top, while the machine is here on top, and of course you won't be able to tell here on camera, but I took my pencil and I made an outline of that little round pad. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this machine off of the pad, right? The little base that we made here, and then I'm going to take this to the cutting board. And you know how we use that drill bit to cut into our tank, that round bit. So this is what, 1.5 inch, 2 inch bit, and I'm going to cut out the holes for those pads. And then the idea here is the machine is just going to sit nice and comfortable there in on that base. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to cut out all 4 holes, and the machine, that little pad, is going to sit in a hole there, and this machine ain't going to go absolutely nowhere, because this machine weighs what, 100 pounds or whatever it is, and the weight of it alone is going to keep it to the trailer. So that's how I do every single one of my rigs, guys. I've been doing this for 11 years. We currently have 9 rigs, and every single one of my rigs has this foundation here, this base for all of my machines. And the reason I do it that way is because, when you need to tune it up or winterize it or whatever, the machine's not bolted to the trailer, right? So, once you disconnect all your lines, you can just, boom, you can just lift it right out of there, right out of the base, and put it away for the winter and all of that. So that's the reason why I do that. Again, guys, it's all about efficiency for me. I want to be able to have enough time, a lot of time actually, to be able to do the stuff that matters, right? Like the making money, going out in the field to make money, and getting customers. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take that machine off of there, and then I'm going to see you guys back on a cutting board, and I'm going to show you how we finish this off. Okay guys, for this next part here, you're going to need a couple of things. This drill bit here, you've seen this before. This is the same set that we used to drill our tanks, right? You saw that little Lennox box. I bought this at Lowe's. This was, I forget how many are in the tool set, but it was like 50, 60 bucks for the whole thing. And I mean, you guys can see on there, I've been using this for years and years and years. So you want to make sure you have that, because you're going to use this quite a bit. And so this little wheel here, this is the footer that's in the bottom of our pressure washer. So this peg, right, this rubber peg, I have, I want to say like 6, 7 of these, because through the years you lose them. So, you know, I use them as replacement parts for the ones that I lose. But anyway, if you don't have one of these, what you're going to do is just take the one off of your pressure washer, because you're going to need it for the next part, for this next part, I should say. So anyway, so the size, right? So this right here is 2.5 inches. I measured it out exactly 2.5 inches. But I don't want my hole to be too big or too small. So you see this right here, guys, this fitting is, it says back here 2 3/4. But check this out, look, it's exactly this, I mean, it's exactly the size that you need. You see that? Okay, so you're gonna make it just a little, like a smidge bigger, so it goes in there really, really nice. You see that? Okay, so that's what you need. You're gonna need this right here, and this you're going to need, because I want to show you guys this right here. So the board that we made for our foundation, if you've noticed here, right, right here, you can see that the line is not complete. You know, all 4 lines, they're not complete, right? They're only about half, because obviously we couldn't get all the way underneath the machine to make it. So that's what we're going to use that little peg for. We're going to use our pencil to create an exact outline, so we know exactly where to drill. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to show you guys one more tip before we start cutting here. But so what you're going to do, again, you're going to take this rubber peg, okay, and you're going to complete the outline that you started when you had this on top of the machine on top of this. So it's just like that. Boom. This is so you know exactly where your cut line is. Just like that. Okay, that one's done. Move on to this one. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to know exactly where it is that I am cutting. That's all it is. And I'm going to show you guys here in a second. Of course, with this, you know, you want to be as exact as possible, or else, you know, when you put the machine in there, it's not going to fit, right? So let me show you guys here again. Look at the difference. You see that? Okay. You see how all the circles now are complete, and that's the point. Okay. But I want to show you guys something else here too. If you've noticed, see how I put a little mark right here where my finger is on this edge? I'm going to explain to you why that is. This is going to be kind of confusing, but when I actually take this to the rig, you're going to understand. So when I did the machine on top of the base, right, I needed to know which side was the front, because we're going to paint this base black. And when I put it back on there, I am already going to drill. I'm already going to screw the base onto the trailer exactly where it needs to go. But I want to know which side is which side. And so when I had the thing on there, the machine on there, I put that little mark to show me that was the front left side. So then when I put the machine back on there, or when I put my base on there, I know that that's where that side needs to go there. So that pencil mark, by the way, when I paint this black, you're not going to be able to see it, right? So what I do with this little corner is I take my hand saw and I cut that little corner off. And again, don't worry guys, it sounds confusing, but when I put this thing together over there, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to take this little corner and cut it off. Just like that, okay? And again, and that's because that corner is got to go to my front left. So when I put this thing on the trailer, that little corner that I cut is got to be right here, okay? So now let's go ahead and drill these holes and then get this on the trailer. Okay, I got my drill right here. Okay, I'm going to put this in here. Again, I got this from my my little tool set there that I showed you guys when we drilled the tanks. You can go back in the video and see there the little tool set. Okay, that's ready to go. Tighten that guy really good. Move that stuff here out of our way. want to try to be as exact as possible here. There you go. Hole number 1 is done. I'm going to show you guys here in a second here how to get this off, because if you notice, this thing has a little groove here and a groove here, and all you're going to do is you're going to stick a screwdriver in there, and it's going to come out just like that. And I was just using my pencil here so I can show you guys. Actually, here, a piece of wood right here, look. Anyway, you just you stick a screwdriver in there, and you just push it out just like that. Oh, this stick broke. So just like that, look. You stick it in there like this. I don't think I had shown you guys this before because we didn't really run into this issue before. Look at that, guys. And if you see this, right? Look at that. I mean, it's exactly the same size. Look at that. You see it? I mean, to a T. Okay, you can barely see it, right? You can barely see that's how close they are to each other. Okay? So that's done. And then what I do is I just make sure the other side is really good too. Oh, it's right there. See how perfect that is, guys? Let's move on to hole number 2. Again, I want to get it to as close to the center as possible. We're almost there, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and change my battery. I'll be right back. It's one of those, these are one of those tools that you use so much. You go through so many batteries, and I got like 4 or 5 of them. So let's go ahead and continue here. Oh. Almost there. We're like already 98% of the way there. We'll drill from the other side here a little bit. This one came out a little bit tighter than the other one, but we're going to be fine. still, I can see through here, look. Boom, perfect. Perfect. Perfect, guys, perfect. Love it. So here we go. We got 2 down, 2 to go. Remember, you want to get as close to the middle as possible. This one right here. And I am lining this part up with my circle that I made as well. Ooh, forgot my PPEs, guys. Right there's pretty good. The other side here. Woo! Got this one too, guys. Look at that. Bam! Ready to go. We only got one left, guys. It's looking pretty good. You can see it on there, look. Getting there, one to go. I can't, let me take my glasses off because these are annoying. I can't even, guys, like I can't even tell you the importance of having a good drill. I mean, this thing here has logged hundreds upon hundreds of hours. I mean, this is probably, I would say it's probably the most important tool that I have in my arsenal. I've used this thing so many times. I mean, you can see how old it is, but I mean, very, very reliable drill. So here you go. PPEs. Right there, that's pretty good. There you have it, guys. You see that? Boom. Base is completed. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray paint this guy together real quick. Get this out of the way. It's got a good old-fashioned, sorry here, glossy, good old-fashioned. Just spray paint it just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a big deal here because, you know, it's going to be at the bottom of the van. You can't even really see it, right? And also, I don't need to spray paint the middle because it's going to be in the bottom of the machine, right? So I'm just spray painting the edges, the parts that you'll be able to see, and then everything within the 4 circles I don't need to spray. Just like that. And this is actually the back, because see our cut lines right there, that means that this right here is the front. Okay, so this is the part that you'd be able to see the most. There you go. There you have it, guys. We'll let that sit for a little bit and take that over to our trailer and finish this up. But before we do that, guys, check this out. There you have it, guys. I wanted to give you a sneak peek. This is the truck that we're going to be doing our truck build series on. And we've already got most of the things. There's a few more parts that we need. The machines in this box right here. The hose reels, the same hose reels that you guys are ordering. That is in the description below. All of this stuff is in the description below. You see the surface cleaner there, the yellow one. 20 inch. Of course, we got our Flagzilla. And these boxes right here are your ladder rack. So super excited about that series. This is going to be, and by the way, this is a Chevy 2500 heavy duty. So I'm going to show you guys not only how to install the ladder rack and put the rig together, but I'm also going to show you guys how I prep my my tailgate for marketing, and we're going to put marketing on this vehicle. So I just wanted to show you guys this. Again, guys, this is going to be episodes 110 through 120. And for you guys that are listening to this that are not subscribers to my channel, make sure you stop everything you're doing right now and you hit that subscribe button, so that way the channel will notify you when the new when all my new stuff is out, because you're definitely going to want to, you know, check that series out. Guys, I do things with my builds that no one else in the industry does, okay? So again, it's episode 110 through 120 is going to be our truck build series. So let's go back and finish up that base for our pressure washing machine. Okay, guys, we're down to the final countdown here. I'm gonna show you. So you guys saw we spray painted the board there, and see what I was saying here about the corner. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but that's how I knew which side to put this. You see what I'm saying? Because that corner that I originally put the pencil mark that I cut, it had to be on my left. Okay, so that's important that you do that, because you don't want to twist this thing around and then come to find out it's on backwards or upside down or whatever, right? So that's how I knew that. And then what I'm gonna do is I got my drill right here. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is the same wood screws, the 1.5 inch wood screws, I'm gonna put 12 of them. I'm gonna put one on each corner right here. That's one. Here's the second one on each corner. Let me lower this a little bit for you guys. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing here. Yeah, and you might not be able to see this all too good, guys, because of the angle. But as always, I'll do walkthroughs with, you know, different cameras and stuff for you guys, so you guys can see exactly what it is that I got going on. Okay, so now all 4 corners are done. Now I'm gonna do like each center here. So I already put 4 screws. This is gonna be number whatever it is. So 4 and 4, 8 right there. So right here, and then I'm gonna put one right here. Let me see if I can do it from this angle here so you guys can see. There you go. Oh, put that one in a little bit more. Okay, so I did 4 in each corner, then 4 on the centers. Now I'm gonna do 4 in the middle. Okay, that's how I do it. So 4, 4, and 4 is 12. All right, so I'm gonna do one right here. And I mean, you could do 5 screws, or, you know, even 6, 7 screws. But I really like the number 12. It's a solid number. There you have it. This base ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, the only way it's gonna move out of here is if I take it out of there. There you go. So it is 100% on there, really tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go on top of the trailer here together, and then I'm going to scoot that over. And again, guys, that's why we cut out these holes for those little pegs, right? Those rubber pegs in the bottom. And that foot, those 4 feet are just going to go boop, 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 or stands, whatever you want to call them. They're just going to slide right in there, and our machine's going to be in place. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that together. Of course, you guys are definitely not going to be able to see this from, you know, the exact angle, but it's only going to take me a second here, guys, to do this. So bear with me. Of course, this machine, I'm sure you guys already know this thing weighs so much. Moving it around is no joke. Okay, almost there, guys. Move my foot here. You see what I was saying, guys? I know I said this before, but that's why I didn't do any of the plumbing here, because I was going to need this space here to move around and do things and everything. Let's move this piece of dirt out of my way. Oh, wow, we're almost there, guys. Use my foot here for a little bit of leverage. It's almost there. Let me move this way real quick, guys. Whew. Such a tight space in there. You guys can't see from my point of view, but I only need to go half an inch here. It's gonna fall right in there. Oh, there you go, guys. And there you have it. You guys see how easy and simple that was? So let me get down here, and hopefully you guys can see this really well here, how flat this is to this board. I mean, and you guys saw how it just plucked down in there. And guys, I mean, this thing ain't going nowhere, because you got to remember that rubber pad is exactly the same size as the hole that we made. Let me see if you can see it here from this angle here, guys. Let me walk around here so you can see it from the other side. You see it there, guys? I mean, that ain't going nowhere. It's not moving from side to side. It's not going to move anywhere. So I highly recommend this for you guys. Guys, you got to remember, I've been doing this for 11 years, and all of my rigs are set up this way. All of my machines are set up this way because, you know, I'm all about that efficiency, right, guys? But hopefully you guys are able to learn a lot from what I'm doing. Guys, this is very, very time-consuming stuff, but absolutely love it that you guys are able to learn and make a difference in your own life with building a rig like this. So, but that's all I got for you guys today. Guys, I really appreciate you guys, you know, all of the work that you guys are putting into sharing this stuff on all the social medias, and, you know, making all the comments and all of that. It makes a big difference. Let me tell you, I mean, you know, the YouTube algorithm really pushes the stuff out, you know, when you guys make a lot of comments and you like all the material and all of that. So, but yeah. And make sure also, guys, that you tune in to the very next episode. Of course, guys, the next episode, I'm so excited, is actually going to be the last part of this trailer build series, because now we gotta plumb our reels, right? So we gotta do our water line to the bulkhead here where our Hudson flow valve is, and then we got to connect our whip line to the machine and obviously connect the water. So there's a lot to do, because also we got to put our battery box and our gasoline and all of that, so hook everything up. And then it's so exciting, guys, because we're actually going to get to fire this guy up. And the best part is when we actually take it out in the field, and so you guys can see this trailer in action. And I was gonna say this also, guys, you know, now that you you've learned how to build your rig, right? So the next thing that you want to do is you want to learn how to get customers, okay? So highly recommend you guys watch episode 51 through 59, my marketing series. Guys, we cover everything from target marketing, social media marketing, boots on the ground marketing. And also in that series, episode 56, we teach you step-by-step how to optimize your Google My Business. So highly recommend that for you guys. And then as always, I absolutely love hearing from you guys. And, you know, you email me, guys. I will send you my marketing blueprint. I will send you my trailer build blueprint. This is stuff that will make a big difference in your business, and you know, so you guys can get customers and get out there with a professional rig just like this one. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.